Hi everyone, hi! Welcome down the rabbit hole. My son is home. My daughter will be home in about an hour, so I'm just going to take a little bit of time to come live to talk to all of you because I haven't been live in a while for my channel, number one. But then number two, obviously there's a lot going on right now. For the many people who have been a part of my channel, I'm just trying to make sure the chat is going. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Hi, Ivana. Thanks for being here. Thanks for messaging me last night. Ivana, my mod, she helped me get through, some hard feelings last night. Hi, Loving Life. Hi, Terry. I'm glad that all of you are here. I'm here to discuss Sister Wives. This is going to be different, and I understand it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. This is going to be different than what a lot of other creators are talking about at this point in time. I'm just coming here to express what I'm feeling and what I want to share with all of you. Hi, Zuna. Hi, Love It. Hi, Sarita. Banana. Hi. I know it's devastating. I know. Okay, so a little bit earlier, I watched a video by TUFF Topic, okay? And she did an amazing job. It's only like a 3-minute long video, but I have to be honest with you, I could only get through about 30 seconds of it and I couldn't watch anymore because I'm just not in a place where I can watch things about Garrison at this point in time. And I can't, I don't want to watch people talk about it very much. Everybody's going to be in a different place with this. Sometimes people want to be with people who share some of their outlooks and they want to be able to talk and have that outlet. And I'm just not in that place yet. I'm definitely not. So I'm here. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to put in the link below, I'm going to link below TUFF Topics video because from what I saw, it is just so well done with a lot of really amazing pictures of Garrison, like showing us who he is, what he's done, the amazing person that he is, and some videos of him. And I think that that's really special. She did a really good job. For me, I'm not in a place where I can do that or really address some things that many of you may want to address. The only place I can really get my information from is like directly from the family on Instagram. I really want, this is just for me. Nobody else has to be this way. Nobody else has to be this way. I just really want, for my own peace of mind, to allow the family to direct the narrative of what happened and, the remembrance of Garrison. For me, that's like what I'm gonna do. Hi, Hillary. Hi, Freckleface. Hi, Corn. So Corn says, I'm a lurker and I don't have the words if I tried anyway. I think it's so hard to have the words. I tried watching some people and I just couldn't. There's a lot of people out there who are doing a great job with it. I think Reality T has made a video. LB made a video, but for me, it's just not a place that I can go to. But I wanted to come here today and talk to you about something that I haven't made perfectly clear on my channel, and it's important right now for me to do so because I've spent the past year making videos and content about sister wives, and I've been snarky, and I've delved in really deep. I've talked a lot about the background, the AUB. We've read some of the book. But I want to let all of you know, and I know not all of you are there with me on this, but I need to let you know that in my true heart of hearts, I am a fan. I'm a fan of the Brown family. I really am. And I want to share that with you because when this show first came on the air, I'll never forget the first season of Sister Wives. I was drawn to it immediately. And I believe that this show has given a voice to many voiceless people out there, people that a culture that we didn't know existed. Many of us didn't know existed. Now, whether or not you like the narrative that this show has run, because it certainly has shown like a certain aspect of polygamy, it still provided a public platform for so many other people to come forward, for advocacy groups to come forward, for people to do shows like Escaping Polygamy. Like, for me, the Brown family was really brave. They were really brave to come forward and to do this. I spoke to some people last night. Ivana was one of them, and another was Moroni Jessup. And I think I said almost to everybody, it is really hard because we all look at this and we realize that all the fame and the fucking fortune in the world means nothing when you don't have your child. So the Brown family, they came forward when it was illegal for them to live this way, when they could have been further persecuted. They came onto the screen when a lot of other people maybe weren't willing to do it. For all their faults, there are many, many faults, and all the things that we have criticized and all the things that we've taken a close look at, like, they really did something brave. They really did. And I wanted to put out there, I've said it before, but I haven't made it like really in your face, so I'm going to emphasize it here. I have read a lot of information about how the driving force behind the Browns coming forward was Christine. It was Christine Brown. What I read is that Christine was involved in a lot of advocacy groups who wanted to bring polygamy out into the open because they realized that a lot of the problems faced within the polygamous culture were because they had to hide it, because they weren't able to put all of their kids on their health insurance, because they weren't able to claim their kids for fear of getting caught. And Christine wanted that to stop. She wanted her kids to be claimed. She wanted things to be better. She wanted things to be better in that culture. I don't know what everybody else's motivation was, but I have read that Christine's motivation, it sprung from this advocacy. And that's really special. I mean, it really is. It's a special place to come from. I'm a fan of the Brown family. I remember that first season. I remember all those little kids. I remember Christine and Janelle working together to get the kids up in the morning. I remember the bad stuff too. I don't know what kind of family like everyone else has grown up in, but my family, we had a lot of hard times, and we're not perfect, right? And when I watched the Brown family in the beginning, when I felt like it was the most real, they definitely weren't perfect, but I felt love. I felt like a commitment to each other. I felt an attempt to make these kids have a good life. And it was something I was really drawn to. I can't help but feel that I had a lot of feelings of, I really care about this family. And over the next couple of seasons, that grew, and I really fell out of watching them once they got to Las Vegas, because I felt that it had become like such a polished show and I wasn't seeing the real truth of it. But I remember those first few seasons meant a lot to me, and it opened up this wide knowledge that started to come forward about the AUB, about polygamy in Utah, about Mormonism, and so much has grown. I really think a lot of it started with that show. And I've come to really care about the women. I've really come to care about, yes, it's a parasocial relationship, but I'm not good at putting up a boundary. I have no boundaries with this. I feel pain for them. I feel a lot of pain for them. And I feel that I want these kids to succeed, and I feel that I want the children to be happy, to have good lives. There's so much we can criticize. There's so much we can criticize about anybody, right? Like, I was thinking to myself, if I had a TV show, oh my goodness, you guys would find a never-ending list of things to criticize about my parenthood and my house, my dirty house, my oh my God, I'm gonna share something else with you at the end of this that happened here. But yeah, like, it's easy to criticize, right? But to recognize, for me, I want to recognize that they came forward when it wasn't necessarily easy to do so. They really did. And I enjoyed the show. They put their safety in jeopardy. They probably didn't know everything about what they were getting into. I'm the same. I didn't know what I was getting into with YouTube. I didn't know what I was getting into with the content I have. You know, we're like the Browns. They're different and we're the same, right? So not to be too crazy. I know you're like, oh, Katie, get it together. But we're the same as they are, and I am a fan of that family. I'm also a really big fan of Janelle. From everything I've read, Janelle was the one who held back the most in the beginning when they first wanted to go on, when everyone was like, this is a great idea, let's do this show, that Janelle was really feeling trepidation about it. She was concerned about her job. She was concerned about what was going to happen to them. And, you know, she went forward because, I'm guessing, because the rest of the family was really pushing it. And, you know, there was some financial gain to be had for sure. But as I've watched Janelle parent, they all have their own styles, and we know that Janelle had a lot of help from Christine, but if I had to choose someone to be my mother or to be a good friend or to model some of what I do after her, I mean, I think it would be Janelle. I've always had a deep respect for what her kids have accomplished. All of her kids have been quiet about the show. They have been living their own lives away from TLC, away from Sister Wives, when they didn't have to. They could have made Patreons, they could have done whatever, and they choose not to do that. They follow paths that include like getting education and going into service for our country. And I have so much respect for them. And through that, I have a lot of respect for Janelle as well. It's like, how do you even talk about this? But what happened last night is it's a parent's worst nightmare. I cannot imagine a worse way to lose your child. So they are not alone. There are so many families who have lost someone really special, and I believe that Garrison Brown is just a really special person. The empathy I saw come out of him, the relationships he had with other people, he was a special soul. And sometimes people who are so like special, it's almost like they're not made for this world. They're too good for it. So I don't want to say too much more about that because, like I said, what can you say? There's no changing what happened. There's no being there for the family in the way I wish we all really could be. There's nothing we can do except recognize how wonderful Garrison was, recognize a lot of the positives of this family and the motherhood that took place there, and kind of turn inward into our own lives and look around and try to think about who is present in my own life, who needs me. Okay. I know all of you are probably struggling on some level with this. I would say that following the family, on social media, letting them speak out in their own ways, really trying to show support, even if you don't always feel it, even if you're like, I hated this person. I've spoken out about people on that show. Even if you thought, oh, I hated this person on the show. Well, the show is the show. It's the show. And I cannot draw any conclusions about what really happened from the show. I can't. So I will wait to hear from the family, or if they decide they don't want to speak about it, I understand. And I really appreciate people like Tough Topic who make this beautiful tribute to Garrison. And I'm sure the family will have things like that, and I will participate in that. But I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even know what else to say. All I know is that at night I say some prayers. I say some prayers. I look around me. Yesterday, one of the ways that I was able to cope with what happened was to really look at my kids and think about really more things that I want to do to invest in them, more things that I want to do to be there for them. Ivana shared some things with me about her own family, and kind of like, Ivana, I hope you're okay with me saying this. I only want to say that you said to me that when Cody had a fight with his sons, you immediately thought, oh my God, no, like you have to make up. You don't know how much time you have. And it never occurred to me. That is a reminder. Thank you, Ivana, for sharing it with me, because it's like, that is a reminder. That's a reminder for all of us that whatever petty squabbles we have, whatever troubles we have, I have a lot of my own issues. We all have our own issues, but to leave a person that you love in a state of longing, to dig a hole in their heart and leave it open, I would rather put aside everything about my ego, everything that I want and need in my life, and be there for my loved ones in the best way that I can, so that I won't have regrets. And that's something I can take away from this as well. And there is no judgment from me to any of those people in that family. They are going through hell. This is the kind of hell that you can't even call it hell. It's worse. So, Sarita says, parents want to hear thank you and kids want to hear I'm sorry. Yeah. For sure. Princess says, there has been a suggestion to memorialize Garrison by sending money. Oh, that's wonderful. I hope that the family will tell us if there's something we could do, like where they would like us to send money. I would like to hear specifically from them. And Ivana says, unfortunately, I think many people didn't get a chance to make up with a loved one before it was too late. I know. This is a big reminder of that. Oh my gosh. Love It says people are donating to animal shelters in Arizona. That is perfection for Garrison. That's perfection. Garrison, if you don't know, Garrison's entire Instagram page was dedicated to his cat. There were some other pictures in there as well, but the majority of it I loved. He was a special dude. He really, really was. It's like there was no shit on his social media. He showed his cat. He showed maybe like different hiking scenes. And he was just a really special person, a really special person. And I would imagine that Janelle and anyone in that family really tried to be there for him. But as I don't want to speak specifically about him, I'll just say that I have known, there have been some people in my life who have left it in this kind of way. And when I looked back on their lives and everything that I knew about them, I really felt like this person was so fucking special, like so special, such a special person that it was almost like they were too affected. They were too affected by the world around them, and it just wasn't a place that they could stay in. So I probably already said too much, but that's my feeling. Robin, I am okay. I just want to help Janelle and family and can't. I think that's where so many of us are, and that's why I did this live, to kind of connect with you guys and say, like, I feel that too. There's a parasocial relationship. We can't help them. We can't fix anything, and yet we're left here in mourning that can't even compare to what they're going through, and it's very hard. Denise, I'm not sure what happened that made you stop posting, but I've missed you. You became a part of my life, and thank you, Denise. A lot has happened on social media, unfortunately. Social media is, I've learned a lot of hard lessons, but that's not what this live is about. But thank you, Denise. That's really nice. George, try grittying. Doctors say it's great for grittying. Try grittying. Doctors say it's great for mental and physical well-being. That's what I should do, a video about, like, some different mental health things we can. Grittying is a dance move. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you for this levity. You guys, gritty is a dance move in which a person alternately taps their heels in place while swinging their arms back and forth. It was created in 2018. Oh, George. Oh, George. I needed to try gritty. Oh, my God. Okay. My son is coming up. He just finished his snack, probably. But I just want to say much love to all of you.
Mommy said she downloaded Roblox and you did.
I didn't download anything.
No, you did. No, you like 5 years ago I told you to download it.
5 years ago you told me to download it. Okay.
In a day.
All right, let me just say, you want to say hi?
Yes.
All right, I want to say much love to all of you.
Don't care.
Can you blow a kiss or no? Jack's not into kisses or love anymore. Much love to all of you. And yeah, I will be putting out probably a video about Wendy, but just know that this is on my heart and on my mind, and I know it's on all of yours as well. Much love to all of you. Bye, guys.
Mommy, can I play Roblox?
Roblox? Sure, we can try.